Today I'm doing the impossible, ladies and gentlemen, the impossible task of ranking all 4 John Wick movies from worst to best. Just throwing it out there and keeping it real with the nerd army, John Wick is one of my favourite franchises ever. I'm not joking. For me, all 4 are 10 out of 10 god tier. I've done a bunch of rankings like this on the channel already, but this is actually the hardest one. I currently, at the time of this recording, watched number 4 yesterday, and the day before I binged 1 to 3, so it's purely fresh in here. So when I say starting at the bottom, you know it's a 10 for me. Starting at the bottom is John Wick. This is how you start a movie franchise, and I don't know how, but somehow they got better and better as they went on. But nothing would have came if the first movie didn't slap as hard as it did. Keanu Reeves as John Wick, he is literally perfect. The music, the visuals, the fighting, the kills, and of course the gunplay just cemented itself as one of the best franchises ever. I'm just throwing it out there. At least in the action world, and especially for your boy. It's got like 3 of the best scenes in the entire franchise in this one movie. It is so sick. I've spoke about John Wick so many times on the channel. It's a 10 for me. It's just the best way to start a movie franchise. We've got the Continental, we've got so much lore, we've got so much world building, which is such a huge thing for me, and yeah, it's god tier. That's it. Next up is John Wick 3. Every single movie expands on the lore and the world building. Like the first one, you know, again, we've got the Continental, we've got the rules, you can't kill people, you can't do business on continental grounds. In the second movie, we've got the marker, the blood oath, you know, you owe someone a favour, you cannot go out of it, you have to do it. But this third movie was like the mega expansion DLC, bro. Like this, like, for the world building, is definitely, of the 4, the biggest one, and I appreciate it so much. Especially as you get like to the halfway point to the end, it is just pure new stuff, and it all fits perfectly in this like John Wick universe. And I'm just throwing it out there, I think the first like 30 to 45 minutes of John Wick 3 is the best like 30 to 45 minute start across the franchise. It is non-stop action. I remember seeing that in the movie theatre. The knife throws, the knife in the eye, bro, throwing the axe. There's too many amazing things in this movie. And of course, Halle Berry with the dogs, absolute standout scene. John Wick in the desert. There's so much. This film slaps. Coming in second place is John Wick 2. This was actually always, well, it ain't now, but it used to be my favourite one. I think it took the first movie and dipped it in some, like, next level, like, nitrous oxide, bro. The neons, mate, the sounds, the kills, John Wick going to Italy, and you see the Continental there. It's so many amazing things. He's getting the guns, he's getting his new bulletproof suit, which obviously is like a staple throughout the rest of the franchise. The kills are better, the music's better, the visuals are better. I think everything is better in this movie. We also get Cassian, who's basically another version of John Wick, and he's really, really hard to kill. And since like number 2 all the way to 4, we always get these like side characters that are like nearly on the same level as John Wick, and when they clash, it just oozes amazingness. And yeah, Cassian's amazing. This was my favourite one. There's too many scenes, bro, and they're like up and down, and they're like shooting each other with the pistols with a silencer, just missing. There's too many things, and they end the fight in the Continental, and they get shouted at, bro. There's too much.
Custom bolt carrier release and charging handle. Textured grips, should your hands get wet.
The best John Wick movie is John Wick 4. I said it in my review, I'm gonna say it again. One of the best action movies ever made. The story continues right after John Wick 3, which also had a crazy rich story. We go to so many brand new locations. One of them is my like ideal holiday thing. I'm obsessed with this location. I'm not gonna spoil it, don't worry. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably know what I'm trying to say. The kills, the cinematography, the action, it is the best in the entire franchise. I'm just letting it, like, throwing it out there right now, bruv. The final 45 minutes is some of the best action I've ever seen, the best scenes in all of John Wick. There's stuff in a car which is, like, blew my mind, bruv, watching that in IMAX. And there's one, like, really unique scene, I'm not gonna spoil it, I don't think I've ever seen it in any action movie ever, and it's like a really long take. It's like 10-15 minutes of this one thing. It's flawless. I appreciate it so much, mate. John Wick 4 is no joke, mate. Everything is cranked to 100%. We got Donnie Yen, bruv, as a brand new character called Kane. He's my favourite martial arts actor of all time, mate. I said this in my review. Go and see Flashpoint. Everyone talks about Ip Man. It Man is legendary, but go and see Flashpoint. You will know what I'm saying. The villain's really good, and there's actually another, like, 2 side characters, but they're not really spoilery, but I'm not going to say they're, like, you know, just in case. John Wick 4, for your boy, I think it's the best in the franchise. To, like, get here, and the most recent one is the best one, like, you know they got the formula on lockdown. That is your boys' ranked list of all 4 John Wick movies. Tell me your list down below. That'd be really, really sick. We're so close to 30k. Join the Nerd Army. I appreciate you all, guys. Peace.